What's going on, family? So, if you are in a limbo and you are at a stage in your life, say you are going back to college and you are trying to decide what you want to do when you grow up, and you are debating on should you pursue an entrepreneurial route or a college route, and what I tell people is to do a little bit of both and see which one best benefits you. There are fields in college like real estate, firefighter, as example. You can go straight into that field and get the training from a firefighting type of organization or a real estate broker rather than go to school. But if you want to learn from the corporate side, it's probably better to go to school. And so if you're struggling with that decision, I would suggest do both. Go for your license or whatever it is that you're pursuing, and go to school and try to get that degree and learn from the job and use that to finance your business. And once you get to a point where you got a system flowing for you or you outgrow your job, then you quit and transition in over to the entrepreneurial side. Now, a lot of younger people are getting discouraged by older people because older people, mind you, were taught to work until they were 65. And they were taught if you get a degree, you get a good job, and you get paid, and then you keep it moving and enjoy life in retirement. But things have changed. The market has changed. The economy has changed. We've had COVID. We had a housing crisis crash. We've had so many things that happened, and things are just not the same. And the economy obviously was not the same. Neither is the income ratio or production of money. And so the younger generation of thinking become entrepreneurs is a great thing. Now, let's use property management as an example, because that's what I'm involved in a lot as I transition in different phases of real estate. Property management, a lot of people have a lot of criticism about it, but it really depends on how you're trained and what type of tenant you allow to occupy a residence. And if you just do the basic background checks and go through the flow, you're not really vetting the type of person. You want to have a set criteria, like, make sure the rental history is on point, make sure the credit score is higher than others, and if you have to, go visit the property of the potential tenant, because you want to see how they really live on a day-to-day basis. And vet these people, interview them. The more vetting you do and the more research you put time into doing such above the norm, the higher likely you increase your chance to have a good tenant. And I'm bringing up property management because it's a passive income. It's a way that people like to get into, and it's proven product to have success. But the horror stories you hear, a lot of people don't really learn the right way of how to manage property, or learn an effective way, I should say, and then they get discouraged, and then they I don't want to do this no more, it's not worth it. So at the end of the day, guys, go for your dream. Don't live society's dream, live your dream, and make sure it's what you want to do. But understand you have options. You can always get a certification in the skill, and you can always get the education piece and use the two to complement one another, and whichever one outgrows the other is where you go. But if your goal is to be an entrepreneur and work on your own time and be your own entity, you can do such in either field or combining both. And whatever you decide to do, make sure you stay true to the goal, use the job and make it temporary, and then transition over to entrepreneurship once you've attained the knowledge. I hope this helps. Go be great. Many blessings.